The Signature Series, which is part of the Collector Series, officially ends today. I'll explain what everything means when it comes to that. We also have a brand new content schedule to look over. A lot of stuff on the way this week. Let's jump on into it. Hey, yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. It's Monday, which means we have brand new Collector Series cards, but we also need to go over the content schedule for the week. There's a lot going on, so that's where we're going to start. We got two different GMM shows this week. The first one's going to be this upcoming Tuesday, which is tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Likely to see all of the full and official reveals for the Season 2 Field Pass, which should be going live at some point Wednesday, whether it's like the morning, late morning, early afternoon, that will be determined. I will put out a video breaking down everything you need to know about Season 2 tomorrow morning, so be aware and be a lookout for that video. We might even see some leaks for Season 2 content, but it will be officially revealed tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And Thursday morning is going to be the second GMM show of the week. That is likely going to be full reveals for the upcoming Unstoppables promo, which is going to be coming out Thursday. So today we have Collector Series. I'm going to go over that in more detail here in the back half of the video. Tuesday is going to be release number 2.5 of the Game Time promo. We already kind of know who those players are going to be. If you are unaware, we should have an LTD Levante David and two more 87 overall champions with Ashen Jinty and Derwin James. So we'll probably see the official full reveals of those on Twitter later tonight, but the final release per se of the Game Time promo is going to be dropping Tuesday along with an Old Spice promo. I wouldn't get too excited or think about this one too much. Typically, these type of like brand promotions are playing a couple solos, getting a terribly not so good free card, but it's more so to like push a product. It's a partnership more than likely with Old Spice, but we'll see exactly what that all means tomorrow, or Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow is Tuesday, sorry. And that should drop around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time along with the release part 2.5 of the Game Time promo. Wednesday, of course, we have Team of the Week, and we also have Season 2 going live. So like I said, I'll be dropping a video tomorrow morning breaking down everything that you need to finish up and clean up in Season 1 before Season 2 goes live, and also talk about what you need to know to prepare for Season 2, especially those of you that are playing Madden Ultimate Team for the very first time this year. Thursday, we have the big promo of the week. It's going to be Unstoppables release number 1. Also expect that to go hand in hand with the Season 2 Events Pass, and hopefully we'll see a brand new event that coincides with the Unstoppable promo, which will likely be at least a 2-part release, maybe another 2.5 type promo where we get additional content the following week before it ends. And of course, on Saturday, we do have Legends. Also, just want to note real quick, Wednesday, along with Season 2 and Team of the Week, we are likely going to see an overall increase, which means 88 overall champions and 89 overall LTDs, and it'll probably be like that for at least 2 weeks, if not 3. So when you think about your Collector Series cards that came out today, Team of the Week, they're going to be coming out Wednesday, and Legends on Saturday, don't forget about those weekly Spotlight tokens. It's probably going to be best to save them with that overall increase right around the corner. So today marks the end of the Collector Series program, but not the program in totality, just the Signature Series side of it. From what I'm gathering here, and just kind of based on what EA tweeted last night, Collector Series is probably going to be a weekly staple on Mondays, but for Season 1, the theme of it was signature cards. Season 2, we don't know what it's going to be. My guess is AKAs, because those are a staple in Madden Ultimate Team these days, and we haven't seen it just yet. So whatever it's going to be, we'll probably find out next Sunday, or this upcoming Sunday, I should say, when they are officially revealed on Twitter, unless Muttleaks has them, of course. But the Collector Series signature cards, as we know it, those are coming to an end, and you can see we do have one more sequence of solo, so we're up to number 5 for the Signature Series. You want to play through these, of course, to earn the milestone stars, because the stars are going to give you milestone rewards, and the rewards within the milestone rewards here are always going to be weekly Spotlight tokens. This is just another tell that these things are not going to expire. I know a lot of people are concerned about that. These are going to be a weekly thing at least up until February, March, April, because you can use these same tokens to redeem for a Team of the Year card set, which is a promo that won't come out until after the NFL season. But as you can see, the tokens that you can earn right now are exactly the same tokens that you can earn at Tier 74 for 444 stars. So Could they up the amount of tokens needed to redeem for a full free champion in Season 2? That is a possibility, but as far as needing to use the tokens today or tomorrow before Season 2 comes around, I don't believe that's a concern. And for those of you that are still feeling confused or maybe just new here, remember the weekly spotlight consists of the 3 programs: Collector Series, Team of the Week, and Legends. Collector Series will probably still be back next Monday. We're just not going to get signature cards, maybe AKA cards, maybe some other type of theme out there. We don't know. So as far as the weekly spotlight field pass goes, it is going to expire on Wednesday along with Season 1, but it should come back and it'll likely have the same reward structure and the same setup to where you need to complete your weekly solos, whether it's Collector Series, Team of the Week, or Legends. Completing solos gives you XP. Completing sets from those same 3 programs will also give you XP, and knocking out statistical objectives with those players in your lineup will also give you additional XP. Now, when it comes to the statistical section, I think all of these are new. In fact, I'm going to say 100% they are, because I checked this morning and I just had the 4 weekly objectives. So EA did put in a bunch of stuff that will now allow you to fully max out the Season 1 Spotlight Pass. And of course, that's going to be important because you want to make sure that you get all of these rewards for the Spotlight tokens, because 25 of them equals free champion level cards from those 3 associated programs. And even at the end here, you know, you get the coins, you get single tokens, but at the very end you get double tokens there. So make sure you focus on these objectives, because they could go away as early as Wednesday morning, and not doing them could prevent you from maxing out this field pass before it expires and also missing out on a ton of free weekly spotlight tokens. So at the very beginning of the Collector Series program, and it has the word collector in it, they told us if you collect all of the champions, you're going to be able to redeem them for something at the end of the season. Well, we now finally know exactly what that is. Is it worth it? That's going to be up to you. If you put all of the 85, 86, and 87 overall champions from the Signature Series that have come out basically since the first week all the way up until now, you're going to get a pack that allows you to then choose a B&D 87 overall Signature Series Ultimate Champion. We'll show you who those cards are, but basically they're the LTDs that came out throughout this duration of this program. You know, at first glance, putting 14 cards into a set to get 1 card in return doesn't sound like it's worth it. This one might be, because you actually get all of these cards back in return, and they're also not B&D, which means they still have their full auction house value, their full training value. Now, if you're going to go buy all of them just to then sell them after completing this set, it's probably not going to be worth it. But if you have been actually collecting these throughout the duration of the program, and maybe you only need a couple of them, then it could be worth it, because again, you're going to be able to get rid of all of them, get the full coin value back, and you do also get an 87 overall B&D back in return. Obviously, that card can't be sold, but you do have some good choices to choose from to pick out of this pack if you complete the set. With all of that being said, it's probably something I won't do. Maybe now that I know exactly how it works, I'll kind of pay attention to it more so for next season with whatever the Collector Series theme is going to be this upcoming Monday. But this one, to me, this early on, buying all of the cards right now, then just put them into the set to get them back to resell them, doesn't seem like it's worth it to me. Now, also completing that set is going to give you an Ultimate Collector token. EA tweeted this out as well last night when they revealed all of those cards. That token is likely going to be redeemed for something bigger and better way down the road, but you're probably going to have to collect all of the Season 2 Collector Series cards, Season 3, and so forth. We don't know exactly when this Ultimate Collector token is going to come into play, but hopefully it features something well worth the reward. Again, with that being said, I just probably won't go for it. And if you go to that third bullet point, it basically said that all of the LTDs that came out during Season 1 from the Collector Series are going to get bumped up to an 87 overall, and those are going to be the B&D cards that you have to choose from if you do decide to complete this set. You may have noticed Cameron Jordan and JSN are at the top of this one. These are the 2 champions that came out today. Of course, if you want to exchange Spotlight tokens for them, they should be updated in this pack for the 25 tokens. I don't think either of them are really worth it. You can also complete a set to get those cards by exchanging 5 84 overall Collective Series players. You put the 5 cards into the set in return to get a fantasy pack that's going to allow you to choose out of all of the 87s that have come out thus far, including the 2 that came out today. We do also have an 88 overall Travis Kelce LTD that's in packs for the next week. 6'5", 83 speed, 77 run block, really good catching traffic and spec catch. The route running is really good. I mean, I think the season team captain Greg Olson is a better card and a very similar card that you can get for free versus this one's going to cost you a lot of coin, well over $1 million. But he is the one LTD in packs. If you're confused, again, why you have all of these 87 overall signature cards in the catalog, these are the 87s that you can choose from if you do that set that I just showed you a moment ago. So when you think back to like Matthew Stafford, Jalen Johnson, they were not 87s originally. They basically been reinserted into the game, but with an increased attributes and an increase overall for you to choose from doing that set. I don't know if that, I was going to say, I don't know if that means they're also in packs, but it doesn't look like it. So you actually have to do the set to get one of these cards at the 87 overall level. And you'll even notice that like Denzel Ward, who was last week's LTD, and the Kelce that came out today, they also have an 87 overall version of themselves if you want to complete that set. As far as the two cards that came out today, JSN 6'1", 87 speed, actually not a terrible card. If he ends up being not too pricey, this could be one that's worth it, but just keep in mind that overall increase is happening Wednesday, so these cards that came out today likely will be a lot cheaper within the next 48 hours or so, but JSN does look like a decent card. Cam Jordan, defensive end with only 71 speed. He's usually better utilized as a defensive tackle, but he's also only 287 pounds, so a little bit of a slippery slope there. 71 speed, 88 tackle, 86 strength. Finesse move really low, but he has high block shed and the power move at 82. If you need these cards for theme teams and you want them day one, go for it, but you know, they're just going to be a lot cheaper within the next couple days, or at least by next week. So I would hold off spending any coin on these cards unless you 100% want them. I'll cover this stuff in more detail again in a video tomorrow morning, but Season 2 content has leaked. Here are all of the champions that we can expect. Unsure if these cards are going to get all 32 team chemistries. And then we also have leaks for the champion level cards in the Unstoppable promo, which are going to be 88 overall, so that does confirm the overall increase. And then also we have 289 overall LTDs. Again, I'll break this down in more detail coming up soon, but I did just want to point those cards out because Mutt Leaks just recently posted them. We're going to close out the video with pack offers. We have a Platinum Fantasy pack here from the Collector Series. These are always good if you want to make coin. If you're chasing after champions, our LTDs are not going to be good, but if you're looking to spend money to turn it into coin, these are usually going to be your best bet. These are the weekly platinum packs. You do have step offers, but I encourage you not to touch these at all with the overall increase and the cards not being like amazing must-have cards that dropped today. I would stay away from these, and also the $100 bundle. If you do want to go ahead and open up the token pack, this is going to be your final opportunity to get one of these at 950 training, because when we see the same thing drop on Wednesday with Team of the Week, which will be similar looking to this pack, it's going to end up being 380 plus cards. You'll likely still get 3 spotlight tokens, but because it's going to be 380 pluses, the cost of training will also increase, and expect the Legend token packs to follow suit, and of course Collector Series starting next Monday with the brand new theme. So as far as like pack offers go, I just really wouldn't be touching anything outside of any of these token packs if you happen to have training to use and you want to, you know, compile up more of those spotlight tokens. Now officially knowing that you're going to be able to use these spotlight tokens in content going forward. Again, I didn't really think it was going to be a concern and that they were going to expire, but EA did tweet out that that is 100% accurate. So that's all I got for now, but plenty more videos on the way with a loaded content schedule and a lot of stuff coming out this week. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.